Now keep your spine completely straight. You can sit on the block like I am using right now. It will provide you more stability and spine straight. If you don't have the block, you can use any kind of pillow or the bolster at your home. Now spine completely straight. Adopt Gyan Mudra. For the Gyan Mudra, you need to bend your index finger and touch the tip of your index finger on the tip of your thumb. And relax your back palms on your knees. So when we increase the pressure on the thumb tip, this helps to activate two glands, pituitary and pineal gland, and both glands are really useful to release the hormones in the body and to balance the hormones. So as much as you will practice Gyan Mudra, and the best thing about Gyan Mudra that you can practice anywhere, anytime, in any posture, in any position you can practice Gyan Mudra. So you need to maintain very gentle pressure here on the tip of the thumb and keep your other three fingers straight, because when you will practice meditation, and many yogis, many practitioners, they adopt this mudra because it increases the flow of the prana, to increase the flow of the air in entire body. So you can breathe nicely, you can practice more for longer duration easily, and it's also help to improve the concentration, to increase the focus. So just adopt Gyan Mudra nicely, and anyone can practice this. There is no limitations related to the time or related to the age group. You can just, anyone can practice easily. Now keep your spine nicely lifted, straight, and close your eyes slowly now. Once you close your eyes, bring your entire awareness towards your breathing. For the few seconds, just observe your each and every breath. Breath is a bridge between body and the mind. Breath is the thing which is not related to the past or the future. We are breathing in this present moment, and breath can help us to keep our awareness in this present moment. Keep your forehead tension free. Just watch your breath. Whenever you feel stress, anxiety, tension, just start observing your breathing, and it will help you to calm your mind. It will bring the peace in the mind. When we are inhaling, this cosmic energy is entering in our body through our nostril walls, and while exhalation is spreading in all over the body. Energize your each and every cell. Give time to your body to breathe, to balance all your emotions, to release the tension and the force from the body, to balance your breathing, which become irregular because of our emotions and actions. Give time to your mind to become balanced and relaxed. Now there is no gadget, just you and your breath. Now slowly, very gently join your both palms close to your heart in prayer position, Namaskar Mudra. Start rubbing your palms. Increase the heat between your palms, increase the prana. Form a cup nicely and bring your both palms close to your eyes. Remember, do not touch your palms on your eyes. Maintain some distance and just feel the heat. This heat will help you to relax your eye muscles, to soothing your eye muscles. And now slowly, with a few blinks, open your eyes, very gently, very slowly, and release your eyes. Namaste. So welcome back everyone in this stretch and breathe class. First we will start with Kapalbhati. After that we will practice Uddiyana Bandha. I hope you are empty stomach because Kapalbhati is a cleansing process. Kapala means the forehead, the cranium, and the Bhati means glow, who brings the knowledge and increase the flow on the face. That's known as Kapalbhati. Kapalbhati is a cleansing process in yoga. It's one of the 6 major cleansing process that is mentioned in yogic text. So it's not that I made or I have created. So it's from ancient times. Yogis, they are practicing this cleansing process to cleanse our blood. Here, because of corona insects, they enter through the nostril walls, through the eyes and all. And Kapalbhati is one of the best technique in this present situation to clear our sinuses, because here we need to focus more on exhalation part and less on inhalation part. So, but it means your inhalation will become passive and your exhalation will become more and more active. While practicing Kapalbhati, I want to discuss to keep few things in your mind during the menstruation, during the cycle. Do not practice. Those who have any kind of hypertension or heart problem, try to avoid this. And especially in recent abdominal surgery, if you have any kind of ulcer problem, avoid this completely. Then in that situation you can practice Ujjayi or just simple abdominal breathing or chest breathing practices. So do not force. Others, one more thing, those who have vertigo problem, also try to avoid these things, and others can practice. From the age of 7-8 years you can practice this until 80-90, no problem. If you are completely healthy, you can practice Kapalbhati. Now, how to practice Kapalbhati? In the Kapalbhati, you need to focus more on your lower belly, the area below your navel region, from your navel to your lower belly. You need to focus more here on this area and keep your spine straight. So once you start the practice of Kapalbhati, focus more and more here on your lower belly. Now observe me. You need to inhale first, exhale, and while exhalation, take your lower belly in. Now observe, while practicing, try to avoid any kind of movement, jerky movement on your chest. Do not move your body or shake your entire body. So it should be not like that. So it's wrong practice, or it's also wrong practice. But yes, if you are completely young, beginner, you can apply more jerk, you can apply more force, no problem. But if you are completely beginner, if you are not completely into pranayama, so practice very gently. While practicing, remember, focus on your lower belly. Now, how to observe the movement, because some of the students, they look down and try to see here the abdomen. So you can, for that, you can place your one palm on your chest, another on your lower belly. Now, while exhalation, take your lower belly in and lose your belly immediately for automatic inhalation. Remember, you need to inhale. Do not forget to take the inhalation. Okay. Now inhale with me. Exhale. Inhale. And then start. As in this video you can see, I am moving my only lower belly. I am not moving my entire body, but there will be slightly movement in your upper belly, but try to not move your chest and avoid every kind of movement here. So it should be done like this. I hope you can listen the sound of my Kapalbhati, the pose that you need to create. So we practice this minimum 5 minutes continuously, but yes, if you are completely beginner, you can practice this with 10 strokes, you can start with 20 strokes, and you practice with longer exhalation like this. Just simply exhale longer, and this is how you need to release and end your practice in very ease. So do not take any kind of jerk, do not force yourself to practice. Whenever you feel pain in your lower back, if you are feeling pain in your lower stomach while practicing Kapalbhati, so stop immediately. Sometimes we feel dizziness if we are taking jerky stroke. So suppose this is your belly muscles and this is the spine, so no need to take completely back. The stroke should be inward and upward. So like this you need to practice really gently, like you are sweeping something, and this time we are sweeping all the carbon dioxide and the other gases out from the blood. So this is one of the best practice, one of the best class that I am here to give you and to teach you. So please practice this with me, and one more round we will practice now. So practice 20 to 30 in the beginning, and once those who are practitioners, practice 100 strokes, or if you are completely good in pranayama, practice 5 minutes continuously every day. And remember, empty stomach. Inhale, exhale, inhale, and stop. Make sure guys, whenever you will practice, keep your facial muscles completely relaxed. Do not take your face, okay? So do not contract your face, keep your relaxed and nice, gently face always, and practice Kapalbhati. You can practice by sitting in front of the mirror in the beginning, so you can feel your movement. Start with the open eyes, and later on you can start practicing with closed eyes. This is how you can start the practice of Kapalbhati. Now, after the practice of Kapalbhati, we will practice the next, is known as Uddiyana Bandha. Uddiyana means the upward, Bandha means the lock. So how to practice Uddiyana Bandha? And there are 3 major bandhas. First is Jalandhar Bandha, chin lock, that we need to apply during the practice of Uddiyana Bandha. And second is Uddiyana Bandha. Third is Mool Bandha. Mool means the root. When we contract or pull up the perineum muscles, known as the Mool Bandha. So you need to contract your perineum muscle, the muscle between the genital and anus, that is known as Moolam, the perineum muscle. So you need to lift that up nicely. So remember, you need to practice this each and every day. If you are completely healthy, if you feel that everything is okay, not having the periods, you can practice. Like remember, those who have asthma problem, those who have respiratory problem, they will not practice this, because during the practice of Uddiyana Bandha, we need to hold our breath, we need to retain our breath. So how to practice? Observe. You can practice this while sitting, while lying down, and also while standing. So I will show you while sitting first. Now here, you need to inhale nicely, exhale completely. Again, you need to inhale and exhale through your mouth or through your nose, completely exhale. And after that, you will not inhale, you will not exhale, and immediately bend your neck. So remember, do not force on your neck, just lock. So when holding the breath, when the carbon dioxide will increase in your blood, it will not come up towards your eyes, towards your ears or your throat. Okay, so you will not get any kind of bad impact. So remember, must apply Jalandhar Bandha, the throat lock, chin lock. Now observe how to practice. So while practicing Uddiyana Bandha, if you are able to hold your both the ribs, it means you are practicing Uddiyana Bandha. So you need to take your navel region, your belly, more close to your spine as much as you can and lift it upward. So you need to shift your all the organs from down to the up to upward. Okay, so now I will show you while standing. So it will be also you can practice while standing. So I will show you the both the technique. Now for the practice of Uddiyana Bandha, you need to observe your legs should be shoulder wide apart or outer and shoulder wide apart. Toes and heels should be aligned. And here you need to bend your legs slightly. Observe the back from the side first, the back position. Beginners can keep the fingers in. Practitioners can also keep the fingers out. Now this time my spine is flat, but when you will take the position, you need to pull your upper back a little bit up and drop your head down for the chill down. And this is how you need to practice and take your belly in as much as you can. Now observe. I will show you one round. First from the front. Inhale and exhale. And hold the breath according to your lung capacity. Okay, so do not force completely to try to extend. Practice only according to your lung capacity while practicing Uddiyana Bandha. Now I will show you the same from the side, so you will check my back position. Now remember, leg open, toes should be not out, toes and heels aligned. Inhale, exhale. Check my back position. So remember, do not practice this. Back should be like this, not completely flat. Your tailbone should be towards your pelvis. So as I told in my classes, many students they know that whenever we start or whenever we practice anything while standing or in plank posture, we need to apply samasthiti, tailbone towards the pelvis. So learn this technique. You need to apply this while practicing Uddiyana Bandha, and it will create the space. You need to create the hair reverse energy, so you can suck your belly completely in. So it's wonderful for females. You can hide your belly very easily while practicing. Now next practice is known as Agni Sara. Agni means the fire. So when we practice Agni Sara, is mentioned in yogic text that it can burn 20 kind of stomach related problems. So as the scientists they say and the yogis from many years that 80% of problems we get from our stomach. So when you will practice Agni, it will increase the fire, it will increase your solar plexus, and you can burn any kind of problem, any kind of disease which enter through the food, because many of us we are sitting right now at the home and might be eating some kind of the fried food and all. And this time is really good practice to burn the fat from here, because all the practices Kapalbhati, Uddiyana and Agni Sara is increase the fire, increase the heat around this area, and you will increase the blood circulation in entire this area. And it is also helpful to reduce the fat just by practicing sitting, or you can practice while standing, up to you. Now I will show you Agni Sara while sitting. It's really easy. Again, you can use the block or the posture. Now, how to practice Agni Sara? Observe me. Again, here you need to. There are two techniques. You can flip your belly continuously, or you can move your belly with more control. I will show you both one by one. Same like Uddiyana Bandha, you need to inhale and exhale completely. And when you will exhale completely, you need to move your belly in and out completely. But do not make any hunch in your back. Remember this. Observe. So practice as much as rounds as you can. You need to keep flipping your belly up and down, up and down, up and down. Might be seems difficult or seems funny. We need to move the belly like this, but it's a really good massage for all the organs, because of the fact our organs always live or keep under the pressure, and this is how we can release all the tension from the belly organs. Now you need to keep moving, and it's really good to improve the digestion system. Or those who have indigestion problems, they can practice. Now second technique is we can practice with the control. How to practice in the control? You need to push your belly out, hold there minimum for 2 to 3 count, and take your belly in. Again, remember lower belly. Observe. After releasing every round of Kapalbhati or Udyan Bandha or Agnisar, take some rest for a while. So do not inhale vigorously after the practice. Your breathing should be normal, your breathing should be gentle. Give your time to your body to normalize your breathing really nicely. You can practice Agnisar. Now it's time to practice together. So get ready for Agnisar. Inhale deeply. Exhale completely. Chill out. So one research is already held in this topic. Agnisar, if you practice with control, it's really good. Those who have any kind of gastric problems. So if you have any kind of indigestion problem, if you don't feel the urge or the sensations early morning of the motions, practice this. After drinking water, you can also practice Nali, Udyan Bandha, this kind of thing. It will help you to, it will give the nice push to the remaining food, and it will clear up. And after, when you wake up, always drink lukewarm water every morning, and it will help you to clean your all digestive tract. Now, after this practice, it's better to take some rest, so we will relax in child posture now. Again, for the child posture, bend your legs nicely, sit on your heels, bend forward. You can open your knees or keep your knees together, up to you. I'm taking slightly gap. Relax your forehead on the floor. If you are not able to touch your forehead on the floor, you can also relax your forehead on the feet. So you have always have options. You can modify the posture according to your body. Those who have knee pain, they can use the block for sitting. Now, from here, slowly come up and take the position of cat. Now, make sure your shoulders should be over your wrists, fingers widely apart. Open up, spread your fingers, each fingers on your mat. Lock your arm nicely, your biceps should be facing at front and elbow at back. And your glutes should be over your knee, toe pointed back. Now nicely take this position. If you feel that your position is correct, or you can check in the mirror. And after this we will start the cat breathing. For the cat breathing, press your lower belly down nicely towards the floor. You open your chest and look up. And while exhalation, make hunch in your back. Keep pushing the upper back nicely towards the sky. Inhale up. We need to keep moving this. Exhale down. So synchronize your spinal movement with your breath, with your breathing. Inhale and exhale. Inhale. Give nice movement to your spine. Exhale. Inhale and press your lumbar region nicely. Feel the stretch in your frontal neck muscles. Exhale. Feel the opening of your vertebrae in your back. Feel the increased stretch in your back muscles. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Come back to your neutral position. Now, once you are in neutral position, you can also practice this while raising your leg up. We will add one variation here. Observe. So while inhalation you need to raise your leg, and while exhalation bend your leg and bring your knee close to your chest. Again, do not give any kind of force on your neck, just bend your neck. So we can practice this 10 times with each leg. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Make sure while practicing this, do not move your body forward or backward, or do not bend your arm. That's why you need to lock your arm. So keep observing both the arm position. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale up higher and exhale down. Now relax and maintain the good distance between your both the legs. Now we'll practice the same from the left leg. Relax your right shin bone down. Inhale, raise your left leg up nicely higher. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale up, then exhale down. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale and exhale. Now again, after this, relax in child posture. Okay guys, remember this, when you practice this, relax after every practice, because in Kapalbhati, in Uddiyana Bandha, Nagnisha, these are advanced practices. When we practice all this, we increase the force on the lungs. So always try to relax after these practices. Like cat breathing, the pressure comes sometimes on the wrist if you are not aware. And while holding this, the pressure comes on the sometimes shoulder or the elbow. So try to relax after every posture and prepare yourself for the next practice so you can give your best while practicing all the yogic techniques. Now, after this, in the child posture, you need to stretch your arm at front. Keep your fingers again nicely widened up. Rotate your, give the internal rotation to your arm. Come up, curl your toes in. Try to press your heel on the floor. If you are not able to touch your heel, you can bend your leg. And focus more on the stretch. So stretch your body as higher as you can. Hold here for a while. Or by keeping your leg straight. Now from here, nicely you can raise your leg up and bring your leg forward between your both the arms. If you are not able to bring your arm this much forward, from here you can hold your leg and nicely put it forward. So take good distance between your both the legs. Knee should be over your ankle, and from here keep pressing your pelvis down. Keep your fingers at side and look up. Asana. Or if you can also place your palm here and try to push your body up by relaxing your shoulder. So you have two options. You can choose anyone. I will prefer this one. So up to you completely. So again, those who have cervical, any kind of vertical problem, do not drop in the head. Keep it front nicely and just push your body back. Hold here for a while. Slowly come back. Place your palm on the floor. Slowly back toe in, knee up. Create the space here and take your right leg back without sliding your leg. Stretch nicely, or you can place your both palms on the floor. It will help you to create that space. Now inhale, left leg up and bring your left leg forward nicely. Relax your right knee down. Your left knee should come over your left ankle. Again, place your palm on your knee. Push your body nicely back. And with the stretch should come here on your quads. Open your chest nicely. inhale, center. So as much as you will practice this, it will help you in Hanumanasana like a split. Okay, it will also help you in Rajkapot Asana and many other practices. So focus more here, keep practicing this and feel the complete stretch from your lower belly to your pelvis area, psoas major minor, your quads will be completely stretched and it will also help you in Natarajasana. So practice this minimum 5 to 6 rounds as much as you can. Palm in here, on the floor, curl your toe in, knee up. Slowly take your leg back, do not rush. Stretch nicely one more time. Inhale, right leg up. Bring your right leg forward. Now, you can also do one thing. While inhalation, raise your arm nicely inside. Open it just, open your wings nicely and look up. While exhalation, slowly bring your arm down with control. Again, toe in. Take your knee up and left leg back. Inhale. Exhale. Again, inhale. And exhale. So you can practice this few rounds. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Try to synchronize your movement with your breath. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. We'll practice last round. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Toe in, knee up. Inhale. Right leg up. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. After practicing this, again you can relax in child posture like this. Now from here into child posture, we will practice half split. For the split, again you need to go into down facing dog pose or Parvatasana. Right leg up, bring your right leg forward nicely, relax and straighten your frontal leg. Now from here, if you are completely beginner or you cannot touch your palm on the floor, you can place two blocks at the side. Let me show you. You can place a block in this position, you can place a block in vertical position. So it's completely depend on you. Keep the glute over the knee and this is how you need to practice. Remember, whenever we bend forward, try to not bend from the neck, turn from your lumbar region. So give nice stretch to your back and start losing your back. Go more forward and forward. If you need block, use it. If you don't need, keep the block side and just try to bend nicely. In the final position here, not forcing and trying to relax. So as much as you will try to relax, you will get more and more stretch and it will help you to increase your flexibility. Whenever we apply the force, muscle become contracted and contraction and stretching are both different things. So do not contract, try to relax and it will help you to improve your flexibility. Now from here, slowly come back, palm on the floor, toe in, knee up, leg back, left leg up, left leg forward. So take your time to switch your leg. Again sit on your left leg this time and bend forward. Remember, if you require block support, please use it. So your leg should be straight, not bend. Keep it straight as much as you can. Push your hip back and bend nicely. And Hanumanasana, half split pose. Really good practice or very good hamstring stretch. Now inhale, slowly come back. Take your leg back from here. Again take the cat position. Child position. Now from child pose, we will take the cobra pose and we will practice this 10 times. So observe the technique. The technique says your arms should be shoulder wide apart. Remember, not close. Give space to your body to move. Now fingers open, rotate your arm, and after this, relax your elbows first. Start moving forward by keeping your chest close to the floor. Inhale, lift your body up nicely into cobra. Again go down. Now from here, lift first your hip. Start pushing your hip back. So you can take your body nicely back. Inhale and exhale. So while practicing, do not allow your elbows to go out. Always keep it in nicely with control. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. If you want, you can also hold in final position. Depend on you completely. My knees are open, so I can move my body more with ease. Remember, keep observing my elbow. Keep observing your elbow. Might be you find difficulty, so just listen the command. Whenever you want to come back, start pushing your hip back first. Whenever you want to move forward, keep your chest close to the floor, and elbow first will go down. After your palm first, elbows will go down and start moving forward. This is how you can practice this with very ease. Okay, so keep practicing minimum 10 rounds. We will practice more, 3-4 rounds. Now once you complete, you can relax in child posture. Relax for a while. Inhale, come up. Now first, bring your both legs at the front. Now you can lie down. Just roll your back nicely. Lie down on your back. Now first, bend your right leg. At the knee, bring your knee close to your chest. Interlace your fingers and press the thigh nicely over your belly. Get the compression here is really good for digestive system, especially for gastric problems. So we know as this practice as Ardha Pavamuktasana, wind releasing force. So those who feel really gas inside every kind of carbohydrate problem, so try to practice this. After holding this, just hold your big toe, stand your leg up, and place your left arm at the height of your shoulder. If might be you are beginner and cannot hold your big toe, you can also use a strap or any piece of the cloth to stretch your leg. So once you hold your leg here, you remember hold the leg with the arm, with one arm only, with right arm, right leg this time. So once it up, try to first bring it close to your head. Remember, do not lift your head, keep your neck completely relaxed. And from here, slowly drop your leg at right side. Keep your neck at left side and try to bring your leg higher as much as you can. Remember, you can practice this with the help of the strap, or you can hold just the big toe and then try to stretch your leg up. You need to hold this posture minimum for 10 count. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. While inhalation, slowly come back. Now change your arm nicely. Hold the right leg to the left arm. Now right arm will come down along the floor and drop your left leg nicely. At your right leg at left side. Spine straight. Look at right side. Keep your face relaxed and breathing. Keep breathing nicely. Wonderful practice. Those who have sciatica, hip pain, knee pain problem, slowly come back now. Now here just release your leg. Okay, allow your leg to relax. If you are feeling any pain, you can move your leg side to side. Now practice the same with left leg. So first bend, interlace your fingers and create a compression. After holding this, straighten your leg, right arm on the floor, drop your left leg at left side. Remember, I am using the strap just for you, so you can observe how to practice. Remember, try to just hold your leg, don't force, do not take any kind of strain. Now while inhalation, slowly come back and change your leg. Inhale, come back and nicely release your leg. You can shake your leg. After shaking your both the legs, slowly bend your both the legs, hug your legs. You can roll from here or you can turn at right side and then you can take sitting position. Now, once you take the sitting position, again you can use the cloth for sitting. First, nicely give a nice twist to your body. Inhale, raise your both arms at side and twist at left side. Now place your right palm on your left knee, left arm will go back, place it at the center line of your pelvis and twist. Keep your left shoulder back. Breathing should be normal, chin parallel to the floor. Inhale, center and slowly twist at right side. Now after nice twist, you will practice Alom-Vilom Pranayam. Alom-Vilom Pranayam is also actually as a cleansing process, but everyone says it is a pranayam. Yes, it is a pranayam as well. So this is a practice that we should practice before practicing any pranayam. Alom-Vilom Pranayam is wonderful practice. Those who have heart problems, especially heart blockages, those who have any kind of heart rate, any kind of trouble, they should practice this. Those who have cholesterol level and those who have skin disease, skin related problems, and if you feel that your mind is not settled, always rush. So Alom-Vilom Pranayam is one of the best practice, and to improve the immunity, improve the lung capacity. Now whenever you will practice, there are few things that you need to keep remember. Again, the spine should be completely straight, and so during the practice try to avoid bending. We will start with only the beginner practice. So ratio will be 1:1. So in yoga we says we have some ratio in pranayam. 1:1 ratio means your inhalation count and your exhalation count should be completely same. Suppose you are inhaling with 3 count, so your exhalation count is also should be same. It should be also 3, and the speed also remains the same. So do not change the speed, do not change the count. Yes, if you feel that this count is very normal for me, I need to increase the count. Yes, you can increase the count, but speed will remain same. Or while practicing, after practicing 5-10 rounds, you feel that I can also reduce my speed and I can increase the gap between the count. Yes, you can practice and count very slowly according to your practice as much as you feel in the comfort. So there is no rush. You can practice, choose the count and the ratio according to you. So for this Alom-Vilom Pranayam, first you need to know about Masagra Mudra. You need to bend your index and middle finger of your right arm, block here, or you can take the help of the other finger like this. Now we will use only the thumb and the ring finger. If you are not able to make this, no problem. You can place these 2 fingers between your eyebrows. So and remember, always bring your arm towards your face, not take your neck towards the arm. So always remember this and keep your elbow relaxed so you can practice for longer duration very easily. Now from here you need to first close your left nostril. Inhale through your left nostril, close your left nostril, exhale through right, and inhale through right and exhale through left. Now to remember this, because it's a little bit confusing where to inhale, where to exhale, simply you can just fix the map in your mind that your left nostril is your home and right nostril is the yoga studio. Okay, can be just yoga. So here left nostril is the home, right nostril is the yoga studio. So start your journey from left, from your home, come to the studio, and then after this, completing your class nicely, you need to go back. So go back from your studio to your home. So inhale left, exhale right, inhale right and exhale left. This is the one round of Alom Vilom Pranayam. Depend on your time, but minimum if you have time at your home, practice 10 minutes Alom Vilom Pranayam each and every day. Maximum practice half an hour. If you are good in Pranayam, if you want to get more benefit of the Pranayam, practice half an hour Alom Vilom Pranayam and it will really good. Now let's practice few rounds. Remember, bend, adopt Sahil Mudra, bring your arm, close your left nostril. We'll practice and choose the 1:1 count. Okay, so the count will be 3, 1:1 ratio. Now practice with me. Inhale, 1, 2, 3. Close your left nostril, open your right. Exhale, 1, 2, 3. Inhale, 1, 2, 3. Exhale, 1, 2, 3. Just try to take this position and start with me. Inhale, 1, 2, 3. Close, open your right. Exhale, 1, 2, 3. Inhale, 1, 2, 3. 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 Exhale, 1, 2, and 3. So guys, when you are practicing Alom Vilom Pranayam, the question comes that why we should only use our right hand, why we should practice although follow any ratio. So right thing, we always want to do right things in our life. Most of us, we are righty, so we prefer always the right arm to practice. And also there are different kind of the elements in the fingers that is represented by the each finger, like thumb, fire, space, water. So 5 elements represent the 5 different fingers, and when practicing in this, it's really important to adopt Nasagar Mudra or someone known as the Pran Mudra. So different name can be, but just remember, lock this and practice with your right arm. And in the Patanjali Yoga Sutra is mentioned Desh Kala Sankhya Vihi Ityavihi Pranayamaha. So Desh means the ratio 1:1, 1:2, 1:1 can be different ratio. Kal means the length of your count, means if you are counting 1, 2, the gap between 1 to 2 is how much? Okay, so that is called Kal. Desh Kala Sankhya. Sankhya means the count. Count can be 3, can be 4, can be 5, can be 10, depending on your lung capacity, depending on the counting on your speed. So practice like that, known as pranayama. So practice this and you will practice pranayama. Before just practicing, this is not all the pranayama. That's why swimming we hold the breath, but that is not pranayama. But yes, if you are singer, if you are dancer, if you are athlete, runner, and if you are just common man, anyone can practice and is useful for any kind of problem. While stepping up on the stairs or while coming down, sometimes we feel our breath become irregular. So if you will practice Alom Vilom Pranayam, Kapalbhati, these kind of things, it will improve your immunity. Now, after this, we will end this session with the last practice. Is known as Brahmari. Brahmari is a female-based sound. It's very easy practice, really good for psychological disorders, those who have paralysis, and those who have any kind of tension. Even you can give to your small baby also while holding the baby on your arm. So when you will create the vibration, it will come out from your throat and it will spread completely in your entire body, and you can practice this. Now this time we always try to avoid placing the fingers here, otherwise we place the two fingers here, our ring finger close just below to the nostril balls, little finger below to the lips, and then we use the thumb to close the ears, so we cannot listen others. But this time I will request you to don't practice like this. Avoid touching your fingers on your face as much as you can. But yes, if when this corona situation will be settled down, you can practice by closing this, so you will feel the double vibration. It will be really more and more beneficial for you. Now how to practice? Just simply produce the sound after me. So practice this and you will feel which muscle that you are using, and you need to produce this sound while exhalation. So get ready, we will practice minimum 3 rounds and practice only according to your lung capacity, no need to exhale. Now get ready, inhale. Keep your eyes closed for a while. Feel the vibrations of the Brahmi Pranayama in your entire body, which will soothing your mind. Practice this Brahmari before sleeping every night, minimum 11 rounds. And it's really good for those who are in insomnia, those who find difficulty sleep at night. Now by keeping your eyes closed, try to lie down on your back. Just simply lie down. Close your arms, close your legs, close your eyes, relax for a while. Whenever you want to come back, slowly just join your legs, take your both arms over your head, stretch your entire body, do a nice stretch by flexing your toes, so you can activate or reactivate your nervous system. Bend your left leg nicely and take nicely partial right turn. Hold here for a while, do not hurry. And after that, take the sitting position by keeping your eyes closed. Sit comfortable, adopt Namaskar, drop your position close to your heart. And now slowly open your eyes with a few blinks. Now, I hope you enjoyed my class. So just click some pictures and upload on our page, so we will know that you are connecting with us. And all 3-4 days we will try to keep more and more live videos for you. So keep connecting with Just Yoga page, follow our Just Yoga Fit page, and we will upload. Different teachers will come from our studio and they will give the more and more class. Different classes will be here, so stay tuned. After this, another teacher will come and he will take the class. So you will make your video classes each and every day. So just be there, be connected with us, follow Just Yoga. Namaste.